Hey Russell, this is Brandon. I'm the guy that just talked to you on the phone a little bit ago about helping you grow your business, helping you get a lot of customers. Um, just to tell you a little bit about myself real quick, I'm from Colorado. I moved to Arizona 3 years ago with my wife, and we just had a baby girl earlier this year. But I was a soccer player, and that's why I moved here. I signed with a team called Arizona United, and I played with them a couple years, and now I'm sort of retired from soccer. I'm 31 years old, and so now this is what I do full time. I use this sort of skill set that I've developed um, to help small business owners really grow and get tons of customers and just capture like the lion's share of the market for people that are searching for their service. Um, it's kind of what I'm an expert at, and I'm going to kind of get into it here and sort of explain to you how I do it and how it all works. But yeah, so okay, so I'm on Google here, right? Let's say that I want to find information about giraffes. Okay, so I go to Google and I type giraffes. All right, oops, I gotta make sure I'm not a robot here. uh, just 1 second here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I go to Google. I want information about giraffes. The first page that comes up is Wikipedia's page here, all about giraffes, right? And it's got just tons of information, tons of words, tons of content, all about different species of giraffes, appearance and anatomy, skull, legs, the neck, everything you could really ever want or need to know about giraffes, right? And the question is, why does this page pop up first? Okay. And I'll tell you, it's because Google loves content. They love sites that are authoritative and really dense and have relevant information for whatever I'm searching for. Okay. The job of Google is to put the most relevant source of information in front of my eyeballs as someone who's searching, right? I'm never going to go to like page 3, 4, 5 to look for information about giraffes. When I type it in, I'm going to click on one of these first few things, most likely. I mean, that's what everybody does. And the same goes for local businesses and local service. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's just use window tinting. Um, say we're searching for window tinting in Phoenix. Okay, um, here we go. We got Katira's window tint. We got Dealer Tinting AZ and Eclipse window tinting. Okay, those are in the local map pack here. And now below that, we've got what's called the organic listings, which is sometimes it's the same business. If they've done a good job and they've ranked their site really well, then they'll be in here and they'll be close to the top here. But sometimes it's completely different businesses, right? Like we can see this one, Dealer Tinting AZ. They're actually number 5 here in the organic listings, right? There's sort of different factors other than just the amount of words and information on your page that go into how you rank, because Google has like 200 different factors that determine uh, how something ranks and what is going to rank at the top. And that's kind of what I'm an expert at is doing all that work to make sure that the site that I build goes to the top and gets the majority of the customers. Because here are the statistics, right? 80% of people, when they're looking for a local service, they go to Google. So 4 out of 5 people come to Google and they type the service that they need and the city that they need it in, right? Now there's a variation. They might put window tinting in Phoenix, and that could change things a little bit. Like Eclipse window tinting now is in there, and we got stick to it window tinting, and the other one's the dealer one is gone. They might search window tinters in Phoenix. They might search automotive window tinting. It's people search different things, and so it's kind of important when you build your site that you have all those different keyword phrases and different things that people might search for in your content and information over your site, right? So For example, if we go window tinting Phoenix, and this is say Phoenix is what you want to dominate, maybe you want to, I don't know, go for a smaller area like Mesa, or if you live there, or Surprise or something like that, then we just build out a site to target that certain area. But assuming you want to just target all of Phoenix, right? Window tinting Phoenix, we would build out a site that starts to pull in leads for people like that, okay? Because when those 80% of people come to Google and search for what they're searching for, 96% of them never leave page 1. Never. Nobody's going to go to like page 2, 3, 4, 5, anywhere past that, not even close, to look for a window tinter. Most people are going to look right here and see, okay, they've got 51 really great reviews, so they're pretty legit. I think I'll probably go with them. Some people skip over this and they come down to this. It's just sort of a personal preference that people have. But what I do is I build sites that get to the top of this and to the top of this. Okay. Now I want to show you an example. I have a towing site, a tow truck site in Scottsdale. Now the most commonly searched term is the city and tow truck. So if you search Scottsdale tow truck, here's what comes up first. Scottsdale Tow Truck Company, that's my site. And right here, Scottsdale Tow Truck Company, that's my site as well at the top. So I've reached the top of both for that term, right? Now, if we change it to something like towing service, because that's something people search for as well, I'm number 3 right now for that, okay? I built this site like 8 weeks ago. And within 8 weeks, I've climbed to the top for tow truck, for Scottsdale tow truck, right? If you search for that. Now, if you search towing service, I'm down here. I'm number 6 in the organic listings. Now, as time goes on, I'm going to do the work because I've just been kind of working on it every day, and I'm going to push that to the top for all these different keyword terms like towing service, vehicle recovery, auto wrecker, just the different things that different people might search for when they're looking for a tow truck. Okay, so let me just go to that site real quick and show you. So this is it. You can see it's pretty clean. It looks nice. It's got a lot of information, a lot of nice pictures, all the different cities we service, tons of different keywords, car accident recovery, 24-hour roadside assistance, fuel delivery, flat tire changing, all those little things that people might search for, right? Just lots of information. It's real authoritative, real dense, and Google sees this site as the number 1 site that they should put in front of the eyes of somebody who's looking for a tow truck in Scottsdale. Okay, so so what I'm looking to do, the reason I called you about your friend in Yuma is because I built out a site for window tinting in Yuma, right? If I search window tinting Yuma, my site, I went live with it 2 days ago. I'm actually, here, I had another tab already open. I'm on page 3, right there, window tinting Yuma. That's my site that I built, okay? You can see it's similar in format to the Scottsdale one, but this site is 2 days old and it landed on page 3. Now, when I do something right, when I've done all that work and I go live with it, when I do it right, I know because it lands on page 3 or better, okay? So now I'm about to start putting in work day after day, and I'm just going to push this up the ranks until it's number 1, right? In both the map and the organic listings, okay? And at that point, it's going to get a lot of phone calls because that's where everybody goes. The majority of the market goes right here to the top. Now, if we go more places, right, you can see all the different places that offer window tinting in Yuma. I just want to point out like this one real quick, Express Window Tint and Auto Glass. They're number 6, okay? If I go back to where I am, right here is Express Window Tint and Auto Glass. This is their site. I've already beat them, okay? I'm above them. I've been online for 2 days, and these guys have been there for years. And the difference is all these other window tinters, they built their site, they put it online, and they don't do anything after that. They don't know what it takes to push it to the top. A lot of them built their own website, or they had a friend who knows something about building websites do it, but none of these people are paying for an expert to do what it takes to push their site to the top. And that's what's important. Okay, if I left this right here, it would never get any phone calls. Never. But because I'm going to take the time to push it to the top of Google, it's going to end up here, and it's going to start getting customers and people that need and are looking for window tinting. They're going to ring your phone, and I mean, not in Yuma. This is going to be, hopefully I can explain this to Toby and get him to take those leads when they start coming in. But for you in Phoenix, for example, just put that back in real quick. For you in Phoenix, right? You're kind of brand new and you don't really have a plan yet to get customers. And I'm telling you that my service is not to toot my own horn or be a showman about it, but I'm good at what I do, and you need it. If you're a serious business owner in 2016, 2017 almost now, if you don't have a website and you don't do what it takes to get it to the top of Google, you're basically putting a billboard out there that's like in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's ever going to see it. It's not going to get any traffic, right? So that's what I do. I build websites and I push them to the top, and I try to form a partnership with a small business owner. I try to find somebody who's honest, who's a good person, because I try to be that way in everything that I do. And try to form a partnership where, hey, you go work on your window tinting, you do your business, you do things right, you handle customers and do all that. You don't have time to work on a website every single day. Let me do that part for you. I'll build it, I'll push it to the top, and I'll get you as many customers as I can. Like, I have a personal vested interest in helping you succeed. I want you to succeed as much as possible, because the more customers and the more money I can help put in your pocket, the more that I can ask for in return. I put it this way to a lot of people. If somebody were to come and hand you $10,000 and then say, hey, if I give you this $10,000, will you give me $1,000 back? Of course you would say yes, right? That's basically exactly what I'm doing. I'm bringing you the customers that it takes to make that $10,000, and then I'm asking for just a little bit in return. And the more I can make you, the more I can ask for in return. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope that this kind of makes sense. Obviously, there's a little bit more that goes into it and more information, but I didn't want to overload you here. But if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call back. My number is 970-404-5870. But really, the sky's the limit. It just depends on how big you want to grow. If you want to target different cities, we can build different sites out. I can build a site for Phoenix window tinting. I can build one for Mesa, for Surprise. If you want to just kind of take over the whole valley, that's up to you. I know that you're kind of into the residential side more than auto, and that's fine. We'll just go home window tinting, or there we go, home window tinting Phoenix, or residential window tinting Phoenix, and really it's just about beating out the competition, and that's what I'm good at. I work every day on these sites until I get you to the top, and then I just keep it there. I keep doing a little bit of work, and I'm keeping you up there. So like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call back. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me on the phone, and thanks for taking the time to watch this quick video. All right, I appreciate it.